All right, so I'm back in the house. Everything is still going on down here. I don't have the new tools. Reason being is that if you look at the recipe for goggles and a wrench, it requires something like a plate, which I could make like a immersive engineering version, but I'm not getting into immersive engineering. I'm getting into create. So how do I do this? We need a mechanical press, which we have more than enough means by which to do this at this point. But cogwheel, andesite casing, block of iron, and andesite alloy. Well, let's get ourselves a little bit of iron so I can make, oops, wrong thing, the block of iron. There we go. And I should have just about all the rest of this stuff for that. One of the casings. Gonna need some andesite alloy. Was that 2 for that? No, it's just 1. It was 2 of the small cogs. There we go. Oh, Siren Moons has joined the game. And there we go. Just let her know that I am recording, just in case she did not want. She or he, I don't know. Siren Moons, male or female, doesn't matter if they are aware. So let's get into making some of these things here. We've got mechanical press. I just need to make one of those, right? Let's just click here, make it, done, good. All right, neat. Think, all right, now that I've got it, I place it down, I can make things. No, you still need to hook it up to stuff. And actually what I'm going to do, since I've got some shafts, shut your mouth, is we're going to get, no, it's under the food chest. There we are, dried kelp. I'm going to grab 2 sets worth so that I can make belts. Mechanical belts, to be specific, because those are just going to make things a little bit easier for me. At least I think it'll just make it look really cool temporarily, at least, for me to do that. I think I can toss stuff on there. I'm not sure. I think I've got a hopper as well, so a hopper should work. But anyway, I'm going to be using the mechanical belt, plus I will need some gold. Let's get some of these. What do we need? 1 for that, 3 for that, so I'll need 4. Let's just do that. 4 gold plates. And I think I should be able to do this all right. I'm just going to jump down. It took a little damage, it's fine. That's what I got all those hearts for. So, if I plug in a shaft, shut your mouth, into one of these things here, I should be able to get this to work. Let's actually angle this a little bit so that I can get this to work. Maybe, I don't know. I was thinking about this. I think, because this isn't the kind of gearbox I was expecting. Let's make it the other kind. There we go. Let's put that there. And then if I put this up next to it, yeah, there we go. And then I would need some kind of... That's actually going this way now, isn't it? Maybe I don't want this here. In fact, because right now this is all one set and this is all one set. They're not connected. They are not a complete system right now, though you can do so because they should both be running at the same speed at least. The way to find out is either hook up a stressometer, speedometer, whatever, to the end of this set and then the end of this set, and they should both be the same. Just looking at the speeds, yeah, I'm pretty sure, because look, the tines are all touching each other perfectly on either side, so yeah, they're going at the same speed. But anyway, let's go to the upper section here so that I can actually have this doing what I want. Can I get this coming over, let's say here, and I can grab these mechanical belts. There we go. Look at that. It's that simple. It's pretty good. If you wanted to have it go further than this, then you can always just break the belt. It's that simple. And then you can put down more shafts. Like, oops, not like that. Not like that at all. One here. And then we can go across to this. Can I please get up here? No, why are you insisting on going up? I will remove that spot so you can... You're being a jerk. If I only had a wrench. Oh, look, see, it's doing it up here. Maybe it's because of where I'm at. I must be up above. There we go. So now if I take this, click it here to there, it still runs because this is inserting itself in the middle, if you look here. Just like that. All right, so I'm going to do a quick snooze. Let's grab my backpack from Comforts, or sleeping bag, and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. So now what do I need? I need to have this mechanical press actually doing some pressing, which it should at this point. All I need is going to be that hopper, I think. Let's see, grab this. And I should be able to put this here. And then I can put the gold in there. Oh, it's beautiful. Now, this is just a temporary setup right now. This is just to get me some tools and some plates. But you can see everything is working just fine. In order to take these, just right click, you can take them. Or you can have them go into a chest or something like that. Or another hopper. But you just click on the item with an empty hand. And you should be able to grab them. There you go. And it's that simple. So I might leave that there for the moment, so I don't need to worry about it too much in the future. I might need it again, but I'm going to go make some goggles and a wrench. All right, one wrench, done. An engineer's goggles. Oh, it needs a little bit of string. That's not a problem. Got plenty of that, thanks to my early farming methods. And then I should be able to make goggles. There we go. And I can put these on. Obviously, they're not going to be quite as pretty if I end up doing this as the skull. Actually, here, let me put this here and you can see. There you go. They kind of sit on above your head, but they don't really give you anything for armor. I mean, if you just look, it's for usefulness, not for actual, armor. But now that I've got that and my wrench, I can actually modify blocks a lot easier. I also have a bunch of those brass ingots that I made earlier, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to need a lot of brass plates, so I'm going to toss these in here, and then I'm going to have a hopper right there. I don't know if these are going to go directly in or if I need to have it below or what. I figure we'll find out. Oh, there we go. It works. Yay! All right. And this is the best part about this, is that look, I can stand on here and I'm not accidentally picking these up. I don't have a magnet and grab things off of out of people's places or something like that. It's really nice. Really nice. So I'm getting the brass sheets that I will be needing for the elevator that I intend on making. Yes, there are several elevators on the server, and it's actually you can make it very complex, but there are very simple ways of doing it that I'm hopefully going to be able to show in this case. And I think I'm going to start off with a really small one, and I might even just have it powered by its own little system instead of this being my main power system that I'm planning on having. I also need to make a stress. There we go. One of these, a stressometer. I need to make both these. Compass, andesite casing, shaft. All right, I'm going to go make some of these so that we can see just how much this thing will do. There we go. I'm going to make 4 to start with. There we go. That should make 4 speedometers. And I'm going to take 2 of those, turn them into stressometers. If you need to, you can just put them back in here and you can turn them back into speedometers. It's up to you. Doesn't really matter to me, but just so that you're aware. But now that I can take these down here, we can see just how much stuff each of these is doing. We've got 53.33 SU and 800 SU. That's actually not as much as I thought. I thought it would be like 63. Let's put it down on this one here as well. Oh, that one doesn't... Oh, it's breaking because it's trying to connect to this other one. Can I actually get that back, please? Are you done yet? You have 7 more to go. Oh my gosh. All right, I need to get that back. All right, what I can do instead is take a stressometer to the end of this. There we go, 37.33. Ooh, why so much stress? Because this is running off of one, that's running off another. Actually, I thought that it would be 63 for both of them, but I think it's a little bit put off because this is currently using some of the stress that it is making. But it does mean, there we go, 53.33. 800, this is 37. Interesting. And this one is the one that's connected to the kinetics stats here. What is going on here? This is weird. They're going in now. Alright, there must have been one that was stuck there because I broke the, I broke this belt or something. What is happening? Why is this kind of rubber banding? Maybe it's because of the tick rate on the server. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, it's fine, and I don't mind. It's just... Hey, no, give it back. Give it back. Don't do that to me. Give me these things. Should be alright. Give me this one too. There we go. I've got my stressometers back. I can not need to stress quite as much as I did before. If I remove this, it's going to make things a little bit different for it. Let's actually cut these down. We'll do a comparison here. How is a stressometer for here? 37.33. 61.33. So this bottom one, something is actually off, and I think I can see it now. There's water that's off over there. Is it missing one? That is so weird. It's going on. Oh, it's probably because I don't have it going all the way around at the bottom here. I bet you that's what it is. Do I have any more glass? I don't. What I'm talking about is the entire C shape. Like it starts up here, it goes down and around, and it stopped right here. I think it needs to go one more block out. So I'm going to go get some glass, fix that, and that should actually increase the amount of power I get off the bottom set of water wheels. So I found the problem. I'm missing an entire water wheel. Oh, I was doing all this like tweaking and fixing and stuff, and I was missing an entire water wheel the entire time. 61.33, 61.33. There we go. Everything's up to spec. Ugh. Alright. Anyway, got the power system going once again. I now have a mechanical press that made me a whole lot of brass sheets. What can we use these for? We're going to use them to make redstone links to start with. Those are going to need some redstone torches and whatnot. But those, as well as, let's see, the rope pulley system. That is a really cheap one, but it will require iron plates. I might actually hook this back up again so that I can make some iron plates real quick. And then we can start working on building an area for an elevator. I'm going to build a very small one, like I said, first, and then we'll work on the other. And we can also upgrade the speed with which those can go. Okay, so I've made myself this little area that I'm hoping to have a 3x3 by, I don't know, maybe like 4 tall elevator shaft go through. I hooked up a gearbox that goes vertical with a cogwheel into this millstone so that I could just kind of toss a bunch of these in here, wheat, and hopefully get a bunch of flour from it. At least that's kind of the plan. There we go, wheat flour, which then I can combine with water buckets to make dough. Why am I suddenly diverting away from what in the world I was working on before? Reason being is I need slime in order to make some of these things sticky. And in order to do so, you can use wheat flour to do so, as well as a little bit of some flours, if you are. Not flour, like the stuff that I just got, but flours. If you can make lime dye, there we go, then you can do it, which green dye and white dye can make. Also yucca fruit, interesting. I don't think we have too much else. Oh, sea pickles. I forgot about sea pickles. And then there's always the possibility of getting a little bit from just grinding up a whole bunch of flours, which I might even do that just so that I can get more stuff anyway. I've got a whole bunch of flours I could just toss in there, right? Might as well. Let's go up here, grab a bunch of the flowers I have, and then this will just give me a bunch of dye. I don't have flowers in there. I've got flowers in here. Let's take some orange, some allium, some poppies, and cornflower. Heck, we'll even take the azure bluettes, and we'll toss all those in there and see what we can come up with. Maybe we'll just get some free lime dye, and I'm using the wall jump to grab onto that, though it didn't actually register that time. I don't know why. But let's just toss these in here, see what comes out the other side. That's, I've got too much going on at once. Because I'm picking them all up. It's probably better if I were using a hopper or something like that. Is this going to go back in my inventory? I'm not too close. I think it should be all right. There it goes. It took it. And then, oh, look at all the stuff that's coming out of here. Let's grab these. We don't want things to get destroyed. There's a chance I can get some lime dye. That would just be nice. I don't think that I'm going to. I think I'm just getting some of the other stuff. I'm going to have to grind up some ferns and get that green dye. I think that I've got some upstairs already. And here we go. Wall jump, right? Shift, 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 shift. And I'm up. All right. And that's just me holding shift and letting go. That's pretty much it. And I rotate the direction I'm looking at. So you can use wall jump to jump up in corners, back and forth. Pretty darn cool. One of my favorite mods. Once you've got it and you start using it, you never want to go back. I'll tell you what. Do I have any lime up here? I don't. I've got all the other ones. So, oh wait, I've got... Wait, do I have green? Because that's what I need to make it. I do have green dye. And I think I've got some white. Yeah. So if I take some of the bone meal... Do I have bone meal? I think I put some in my food chest. I did. Take this. Turn it into white dye. Take this plus this. Turn it into lime dye. Take this plus nothing because I didn't grab any of my water buckets. Okay, let me grab these. And in fact, it's probably a good idea if I make another water source over here. I'm going to need to like grab... Oh, that's a terrible placement for it. Grab another thing from Mystical Machinery and make that infinite water block or something, because that's just ridiculous. But if I grab these, then I should be able to just do this. Hello? Oh no, wait, wrong thing. This. There we go. And that's just one. You know, so you want to automate this, not just one at a time, but it should at least get me a little bit for now. It's going to be... Whoops. I didn't anticipate that I would be throwing it. But let me grab this, and then we should be able to take this, make some more dough again, switch it out. There we go. And then I take the lime dye and the dough and make slime balls. Perfect. And I've got this extra fern that I need to get out of here. Let's get rid of these regular seeds. And I can grind up these ferns for some more green dye. If you hold shift, it'll eventually start sliding down. And then you won't take any fall damage instead of me where I just grabbed onto the edge and I jumped and fell right away. That was a bad idea. Let's just throw those ferns all in there and hope that we get something good. Alright, it's making the green dye. Good. Good, good. Alright, so I've got slime balls which are going to be very key for getting things to stick together. Specifically, it's like the glue that holds the elevator in its place. So I'm going to get the rest of the parts that I need to make the elevator itself. Besides the rope and pulley and the redstone controller, this here, the redstone link, we're going to need a couple of those. We're also going to need a pulley for this thing, which is right here. And then we're also going to need, where is it here? Not the clutch, the gear shift. This is going to be very important for an elevator to go back down once it goes up, or vice versa. Something that I totally forgot about is that you can actually make andesite. I had a bunch of diorite laying around. You just combine it, and there you go. It's pretty darn handy when you need some. Oh, because I was running a bit low and I didn't really want to go mining yet again for more andesite when I knew that I should potentially have enough here. There we go, to make all the andesite alloy. Oh, so much better. All right, let's put this away. I've got a bunch of stuff here that needs to be made. I made the gear shift. It's really basic. I made the rope pulley, iron plate. It's just some wool. And let's see, next I also made the redstone links, which uses those brass sheets. You get 2 of them from that. But I also need to make, what is it over here? A radial chassis. This here is going to be pretty darn handy, as well as linear chassis. I need to get a bunch of these. Can I make more? Yes, there we go. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, Oh, heck, 3. Why not? So 18 should do. I think I'm just going to empty the rest of that out, and I'll put this wood away for now. There we go. Have myself a little snack of some stuffed aubergines in the meantime. And I think this plus I need something decorative to connect everything together. Let's see what we've got for building materials. Making something decorative, Valen? What are you, crazy? Ooh, dark wood fence. That looks like it'll work. I think that'll work very nicely, in fact. So let's take this as our decorative means. The linear chassis are going to be our floor and ceiling, as well as one of the radial chassis. And then I think that should probably do it for this. Oh, I'm probably going to need some buttons. Let's grab... What kind of buttons shall we make? Huh? Doesn't need to be too fancy, but it would help if it stands out. A dark wood button. That works for me. Oh, perfect. There we go. And we're going to need those with these redstone links. We're going to put the shield over there for now. And I think that probably... Oh, I need a little bit of redstone probably. Let's grab at least one piece of redstone for the gear shift change. This might need more than that, but I think it should be all right.